Hello world and welcome back to another brand new episode of Golfing the Villages. Today we drove up to Glenview Country Club in order to rent a golf cart, which slowly but surely carried us over to the Hawke's Bay Executive Golf Course. Hawke's Bay is a level 2 rated course as assigned by the Villages for purposes of assigning difficulty. Incidentally, this course also utilizes the 3 standard teeing locations: green forward, gold middle, and black for the back. Since today's round again found us playing solo, we decided to give it a go from the tips. That choice resulted in a spin around the course that played fairly close to the advertised 1,336 total yards on the scorecard. Also, before we get started, you may have seen a post on Facebook which launched our initial partnership with Custom Apparel of the Villages. They are a local company providing embroidery, monogramming, and screen printing services here in the Villages. They have graciously set us up with a website and some products should you wish to purchase some Golfing the Villages gear. I will provide a link in the description below. Near the end of the round, we have a little bonus on course with Amy, so please stay tuned for that as well. Well, I think that just about covers everything, so without further ado, let's get after it. Here we are now on the tee, another gorgeous Sunday afternoon, 102, 93 degrees. The first tee is playing 151 yards to the center and 152 to the pin. I'm going to go ahead and start with an ice cold 9-iron. That 9-iron is away, but it is not well struck. Yes, it is going to be short right. This was a no warm-up, unfortunately. I actually had planned to hit a bucket of balls at Glenview first, but we were a little late, so when we got to the tee, they were ready to go. Now this from just off the green there. It's some light rough. I did not shot trace this, but that is the 56 degree. Well done now toward the hole. This is now roughly 6 feet for an opening par save, and that would be a good start considering we didn't make any swings early on. Rolling it up and in. Nice job. So the scrappy par is a good confidence builder as we step up to the second tee. Playing 136 to the center, but 153 to the pin. Not going to make the same mistake hitting the 9-iron here when I'm cold, so I'm going to club up, take an 8-iron, and see what we can do. This swing is away now. This is left of the flag. This is looking really good. It's going to get on the green, but it's still kind of a long way away. Couldn't quite muster the energy this early in the round here, but we've got 33 feet to the hole for that opening birdie. This long range attempt, just trying to really get it close. Obviously, it'd be great if it goes in the hole, rolling it up, and that is a fantastic putt that is literally within 2.5, maybe 3 feet. We'll call it 3 feet. And we've got an easy tap in here for par, right? It's always easy. Yep, in the hole. Well done. So after avoiding a 3-putt on the last hole, keep our score even par, we step up to the third tee, 127 to the center, 122 to the pin. It does play slightly downhill, so I think I can get away with hitting a gap wedge. Looking to hit a little bit of a draw. Noticed I'm set up a little bit closed. This ball does start to the right, now does not turn over, basically goes where I'm aimed, and just misses the green. So with alignment and strike issues, we find that we are on the second missed green of the day here. But from just off again, you can see the rough is up a little bit. The club does sit down behind it. This is the 56. Just trying to, and that is a gorgeous technique. Rolling it past, wow, almost hold it. Trying to hole one for the vlog. It's been a while since I've holed one on camera, but now we've got 6 feet to the hole to try and save par, and we should be able to roll this in without too much issue. There's a little bit of movement, and oh, it just moves right in front of the hole, and we missed it for par. Now we've got a 2-footer for bogey. Yikes. Well, after finally registering the first blemish on the scorecard, we are on the 4th tee here. Another par 3, 124 yards to the center and 121 to the pin. I've again got the gap wedge in hand and looking to clean up my alignment and hopefully the strike as well. Yep, this ball is well hit. This is much better, although starts left, stays left, maybe a touch of a draw, but it is on the green. Another outside chance from 30 feet here. I've got this sliding my left to right, kind of down the hill. You see it's got to go over this ridge and it's rolling up, and wow, that was a really good effort from 30 feet. Again, could have easily 3-putted this, have a chance at a 2-putt par from 2 feet in the hole for par. All right, we're chugging along like a big choo-choo train here onto the 5th tee. This par 3 is 127 yards and 131 to the pin. Starting to get warmed up here. I think I can get away with a pitching wedge, and let's see what we can do. Yeah, this is well struck. This is over the flag now, looking for it to hit. Hits long and does not spin back. Wow, that is a really good shot from that yardage with a pitching wedge. An absolute dart. Now you can see this is going down the hill here. It's only 9 feet to the hole. The scary part is the downhill in a way, but if I can just get this started online, I can roll it up to the cup, rolling it up, and oh man, that just, look at it go, look at it go. Gosh, that was, I really wanted that birdie. Now this is 4 feet up the hill, a much easier putt. Should be able to save par here quite easily, rolling it up and just hit the lip. Oh, a 3-putt from 9 feet. That is for bogey. Sometimes it can be so cold-blooded. But anyway, that 3-putt now brings us to 2 over as we step up to the 6th tee. Now this is where the tee was playing forward, so it was only 115 to the center, and I had it at 115 to the pin, maybe slightly up the hill. I do have the gap wedge here, feeling pretty good. This is well struck now, left of the flag, maybe a touch of a draw, but hits. This is a gorgeous shot in tight for birdie. Another laser beam in there from just 8 feet for another look at birdie. I've got this moving right to left. That's my initial read. My right to left. A little bit of a bobble, but it moved left to right. It moved the other way. This was a total misread. Not really an issue with the putter. It's just a hard game. What can I say? In for par.
Here we have a quick pan from the 7th tee box. Sometimes we are so focused on the golf that we forget to take in the beautiful surroundings. I'm not quite sure that the camera did it justice, but I hope you enjoyed it.
Well, thank you for setting the stage there. This is a gorgeous tee box, this 7th hole now. 190 yards to the center, 194 to the pin. I've got a 5-iron in my hand, wanting to make sure I get it there, and maybe a little bit of hurt from the wind. This is pretty well struck, although the face is open, so it's flared to the right. It does cover the trap, which is nice, but it is not on the green. With some work now from off the green It's got a fairly good lie. I know the rough looks like it's a little up, but this isn't too bad. I've got the 56 degrees slightly opened, looking to carry it most of the way to the flag, and this just hits on the wrong side. It hits left, and then it sort of goes left, so I missed where I was looking. This now from 11 feet to try and save par. We do have a chance. I like this down the line view. You can see that thing was rolling right to left all the way. Pretty good stroke, but did miss the par putt. Now this is a 2-footer for bogey. Should be going back the other way, and yep, in the hole, no problem. Now over to the 8th tee. This is 163 to the center and 160 to the pin. You can see the final 3 holes, they kind of have more yardage than some of the other ones. But for this, I decided on the 8-iron, which is a pretty comfortable 160 for me. So let's just try not to block it right. And we don't block it right. This is the hook left swing. This is going to hit left and bounce over the cart path to the other side. Didn't hit the cart path, but hit on the grass and rolled to the other side. It's going to be a long shot. Good news is my ball covered a good amount of distance. It's just really far left, as you can see. So the goal is to get this onto the green and don't hit it short. Don't leave it in the rough for sure. So I definitely go long, and you can see I carried it just past the flag, and of course that's going to roll out a ton. So that's going to make it to the edge of the green, kind of where that collared area is. And of course this is then 28 feet for par, a little more than you'd like to have for par, but maybe we could do something with the putter as we roll it up, and ooh, it does take a peek. It took a peek on that right edge as it was rolling past, but unfortunately it is still 6 feet past. So let's see if we can clean this up for a quick bogey and limit the damage here. Rolling it up, and just missed. It just hit the edge from 6 feet, and I thought it was good, and it just turned. So unfortunately now we've got a double bogey tap in, which drives our score up another 2 shots. Well, the tee ball was costly, but the short game couldn't bail us out, unfortunately. So now we step up to the 9th hole, 5 over for the round, 178 to the center, 192 to the pin. That pin is back right. It's a long way back there. I'm going to stay on this 5-iron and see what I can do. Again, good contact, but flared a little bit right, although I am trying to hit a bit of a cut over to it, so it's not as bad. It does miss the green, and we have a little bit of work to do.
It's over the bunker.
So today we just hit 4 out of the 9 greens in regulation, but we still got a chance to chip this one in for birdie. Haven't done it on camera in a while and looking to get one done for you guys, but you can see it's just in the rough here. I got to be a little steep with it, and I carried it onto the green, whereas I probably should have carried it, hit the collar, because it did roll out quite a bit there. Unfortunately, this 14-footer now for par, but this is makeable. We could definitely make this. Just got to put the right pace on and get it to drop. So let's see what we can do here for par. I've got this moving, I believe, my left to right. Yes, and it starts to roll, and just don't get it there. So that's unfortunate. You got to get it there. It's going to be another quick bogey for a +6, hopefully. Yep, in the hole for +6. Well, put us down for another successful executive course vlog added to the channel. I can't stress enough how beautiful the overall surroundings at Hawke's Bay are. With birds cawing, fish jumping and splashing in the water, and the quiet, gentle hum of the breeze, you can't help but be at peace. With literally no one ahead of us and no groups pushing behind us, we dawdled around the course, not really wanting the round to come to an end. Incidentally, we made our way back to Glenview at the maximum allowable speed of our rental cart in order to finally get that range session in. It is there where I had both the pleasure and the opportunity to meet several kind viewers of the channel. I thoroughly enjoyed the impromptu meet and greet, and it provides me with great joy and gratitude. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, and coming to say hi. All of these acts of kindness mean so very much to us. So until next time, we will see you on the course.